to Gold Squadron podcast. Coming to you live from the Galactic Championship Qualifier Tatooine. I'm joined by Jonah on stats and stuff.
What's up, everybody?
And also Dion Morales. My name is William Hegwood, and we have a German v. German matchup here. We have Timo Raabe on our left representing the Imperials, and Markus Rothmann on the right representing the First Order. We're going to get those bets coming to you as soon as Dion gets back, taking care of some business. But for the time being, I'm going to go ahead and break down these lists. If you're watching it on YouTube later, leave a comment of who you think has the advantage and what these players will need to do to come out on top. And at the end of the video, leave another comment. Boast about how right you were, or things you had noticed during the match you didn't initially see. So let's go ahead and start with Timo Raabe on our left, rocking Darth Vader Defender with instinctive aim and proton rockets. Darth Vader's got 3 force and can only use that force while attacking, and the Defender ability of full throttle to get a free evade after executing a 3 to 5 speed maneuver. Now, can utilize the force to use instinctive aim and shoot that 5 dice proton rocket, range 1 to 2 out the bullseye. Super good combo to be able to utilize the boost action of Darth Vader to line up the bullseye, force to shoot the proton rocket, and then you should still have about 2 more force to modify that 5 dice attack. If you can do it with a target lock, all the better. With Darth Vader, we have Echo in the Phantom. Echo, as we can see here on the board, does decloaks with curvy barrel rolls. Puts him into extremely unpredictable positions. This Echo is loaded out with Lone Wolf passive sensors for some lock actions. Fifth Brother for the Force, that can change an eyeball to a crit if used on offense, and Stealth Device to let it roll up to 5 dice while cloaked. Crazy. One of the few ships in the game that could that is actually restricted by the 6 dice maximum. Because if you're range 3 obstructed, you would actually be allowed 7 dice. But you're not allowed. And Echo doing a great job here. It looks like trying to bait these First Order and utilizing that gas cloud for a little bit of protection. Speaking of First Order, that's Markus Rothmann flying them. A very slim build here, minimal upgrades. Love to see it. We have just Kylo Ren here, utilizing that. I'll show you the dark side condition after defending, able to spin the force, but mostly just an I-5 double reposition with the auto thruster ship ability, and has 2 force. Very hard to pin down. We also have Hollow with Daredevil. Hollow has an amazing ability to transfer, must transfer, one of your tokens to another friendly ship at range 0 to 2. Has the ability to fine-tune thrusters to take a deplete or strain for a lock or barrel action. So you could either, if Kylo arc dodged, you could throw him the string. If, for instance, you aren't in the fight, like he perhaps may be here, you could throw the evade to Kylo as well, which is super cool. We see him slinging it right there at the start of engagement. Very cool. And that big ship out there is Lieutenant Tavson, who can, when it suffers damage, can take free actions with biohexacript codes to be able to spend a lock to jam or lock at long range. At any range. So this is Kylo spending the focus for hit crit against Range 3 obstructed echo? Oh no, stealth device, obviously. So we're gonna lone wolf. Didn't help him. He does not want to spin that evade. Because then you can't decloak echo. Or recloak and then decloak again. So it looks like he is gonna spend it to try to keep that stealth device. Tough call there, but it has to be done.
Timo is not happy about that.
I bet he's not. I bet he's not. Rolled 5 dice, can get a natural evade.
Mm-hmm. He's being a good sport about it, but he's not happy. They got into things pretty quick.
Hey man, at least you're not eating a Tavison shot this round. As we see with the passive sensors. Yeah, maybe you could have just taken a focus instead of the passive sensors. You know? I think this is on Echo, to be honest with you. Let's see here. So, gonna probably spin the lock. Keeps it. I mean, Kylo's got 2 force and an evade. So, you know. Probably not gonna hit. Allows him to spend that force to show you the dark side. I don't know if you can pull up the condition here, but it would be a great time to do so. I don't know if you can pull up just the condition.
I don't think so, but I can put it in the box for the people.
Oh, I could just read it. It's fine.
Okay.
When this card is assigned, if there is no face-up damage card assigned to it, the player assigns it and searches the damage deck for 1 pilot damage card and places it face up on this card. Then shuffle the damage deck, because you just look through it. Then, when this ship that has the dark side condition would suffer 1 critical damage, you are instead dealt the face-up damage card on this card, then remove this card. So, we have chosen Panicked Pilot, which is really the only 2 options. You got Panicked or Blinded as like the 4 choices. You technically have Stunned. Nobody ever does that. I mean, they would have to be an odd situation. Maybe a Dash, I guess. That would be a fun person to give Stun to. Let's see. Then what was the other one? Oh, Wounded.
Wounded.
Yeah, if it's like a Jedi, maybe. But most of the time, you could just panic them, and that's as good as a Wounded, to be honest with you. Yeah, Wounded is decent, because you do take the evade action when you decloak.
Oh, yeah.
How about Sojourner? He's also would take the stealth device away as well. So that's a risk he was taking there. He's in a bit of a troubling situation though, because you're gonna want to decloak or take the evade. You could block Kylo, I guess, but you're not blocking Tabson and Hollow. They don't have a 5 straight, do they?
I'll throw the dial up there.
I
they do not.
They don't, no.
That's tricky.
Yeah, and you can't really 3-bank a bear roll. Tabson's at such a goofy angle. I have no idea what it's gonna do. Are you gonna hard turn, Tabson? You're just gonna 1-bank?
I think you're gonna 1-bank.
I mean, you're probably not wrong.
Where's the... Yeah, Echo's just in such a rough spot without that decloak. Oh my goodness.
I know. Looking back, it might have been worth the stealth device. I mean, if you could just move and cloak, you have 5 dice.
Mm-hmm.
With the force and reroll of Lone Wolf, so...
I think Timo, although his green dice have failed him, he may need to rely on them this turn. Especially if he wants to decloak after this. And that's the tricky thing with these, TIE, what are they called? Phantoms. Jeez, lost it. So with the TIE Phantoms is once they lose that evade, it's so hard to get it back because they just have to really make up some ground.
Well, I mean, everybody but Whisper, who gets free evades.
Of course, yeah.
So this is, oh man, I love this support Hollow play here. So Hollow not going to be able to get a shot, unlikely to be able to barrel roll. So it's just going to take a focus to sling it to Tabson for a double modified range 1, 5 dice attack. Goodbye Whisper is what that's going to be. Or Whisper, I just said Whispers. No, I meant Echo. Yep, we have the sling here.
This isn't that bad though. So Echo, like, he is cloaked. So let's see. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 with the stealth device. Like, but I mean, then again, 5 dice failed him before. But
yeah, you have 5 dice reroll calculate versus 5 dice focus target lock. Like red dice are better and have better mods.
Yeah.
So Vader boosted in here to the fight. Is able to knock a shield off of Kylo, who should be at full force from last round, and then now spends the evade, or spends the force to get an evade. No problem. 1 shield. Yeah, I expect Echo to live, but it's gonna be rough. There you go. Making some big force here, so we remember.
Yes.
I think the only other shot here is Tabson. All right. Big boy, what you got? 5 dice. Double modded.
This doesn't seem good.
Oh, that's all paint after the reroll.
Oh my.
4 dice blank. Shouldn't
it be 5?
Oh, so he re-rolled 1, now he's re-rolling another. So on 5 dice on 6 dice got 1 paint of evade. So that's gonna be, I don't know what's happening here now. Now we're rolling more dice.
The re-roll was from Lone Wolf. And so he just forgot to roll that one because of stealth device. But he's taking damage.
Regardless, none of those rerolls helped. Takes a 4, puts him down to 1 health. Whew.
Maybe I should look for a backup game.
I mean, there's still Darth Vader. Like, Darth Vader can play with these i5s.
Yeah. We still have an hour left. I mean, we'll see. He is cloaked, so hopefully he remembers to switch that out for an evade. No. Oh, that's not how that works. He's already cloaked, so he can.
Yeah, that's next round. That's next round when he decloaks.
Yeah. All right. So, Will, what can Echo do here?
Leave. That's what he could do.
Straight up. Like, where are you decloaking, I guess, is my question.
I don't think you have a decloak option right. Because bendy in doesn't work. Bendy out obviously won't work either because of the cloud. You can bendy, if you go left and then like cut back in, you might be able to arc dodge Tavson.
Okay.
Who would have to do something crazy to get past Kylo, but you would be there then, so you couldn't be that crazy. That's a potential. I don't think Kylo's doing anything but 4K in this round.
Yeah, to get behind Echo.
Exactly. Dion!
We missed you.
The people are clamoring for their betting. Can you pay out the bets from last round? If you haven't already.
The bets for last round, we had player 2 was
Player
the winner.
2.
And there
yeah, we're probably not going to start bets with a 1 health Echo.
No, yeah.
15 minutes into
No
the
betting,
game.
no betting this round. Sorry about that, guys. Had
No
to take.
worries, Dion. We had it covered. I even did an intro and all the fancy things, so
Awesome.
no big deal. Got you covered.
It was a pretty good intro, too.
Well,
I just made a pinky promise not to eat the last cinnamon roll, guys. I will honor this promise. Okay? I love you, honey. All right, so I see. All right, so Timo bringing in this Echo.
Yeah, so I'll give it a quick recap.
Yeah.
Echo rolled 4 dice, range 3 with stealth device. Didn't roll any paint. Rerolled it with Lone Wolf. Also didn't, or not paint, but didn't get any results. So had to spend the force and the evade to not take or to not lose the stealth device, and then came into range 1, focus evade or focus lock via hollow, and he rolled 6 or 7 dice and got 1 evade as well.
Oh,
So yeah, green dice not looking good here. We were trying to work out the decloak options for Echo. Doesn't have a lot of them, to be honest with you. I mean, I'm expecting some K-turns from Kylo and maybe a sloop from Hollow.
well, there we go. We got it. Going to Echo's left side, I think the goal here might be to try to get behind Lieutenant Tavson, or at least a place where it's not going to shoot you, and get you a little bit of distance maybe from Kylo Ren and get shots on Hollow potentially. We got a bump.
Yeah, hard 3 did not work out for you. Yeah, but do you really want to shoot Tavson here? Because he will jam off your evade.
No, we definitely don't. But you could potentially get a shot onto Hollow. Hollow might be the goal here. But yeah, Vader is going into the teeth right now.
Yeah, he's either gonna, I don't know. Hollow's doing a great job supporting these guys though. Gonna deplete for a bear roll, hide behind the gas cloud, nice, and then probably evade to sling it to Kylo. Makes sense to me. Man, getting evades on Kylo. Oh, so good. So good. It's the only thing Kylo ever wanted in
That's
life.
right. What if I was even more difficult to hit?
Don't shoot the Tavson. No, don't do it.
I think he's going to do it.
Ugh. You got jamming beam on there? No. Oh, jamming beam wouldn't help you. Because he's trying to jam you.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, don't do that. Do not do that.
Because jam is also range 0, correct? Can you jam at range 0?
Where's our rules lawyers? I want to say you can jam at range 0. Oh wait, there's literally a rules book over here.
Yeah.
In our little thing. I'm pulling it up. I think they're beating me to it.
That's me.
Range 1.
Oh.
Okay.
I don't see it. Yeah.
It's on the bottom.
Choose an enemy at range 1 or range 1 to 2 in the jamming ship's bullseye. Okay, so well, you're safe from that. So fire away, I guess.
Yep. So here's the rules reference section that we were talking about.
Wait.
Right there.
Does that? No, because you could lock with biohexacrypt codes and ignore range restrictions, Diom.
Oh no!
No.
Biohexacrypt codes doing some work.
Yeah, I don't know if he understands that interaction, but 3 people dissecting the rules certainly figured it out. So maybe the player does too.
All right, here's range 1. Vader only getting a single hit here. Using the force to get the second one.
No, you don't spin the evade then. You want both actions. Better roll it in the roll it in the box.
And
don't spin the evade. Oh yeah, he's taking both. Oh, I'm so excited for these.
All right, first action coming off the Tavson.
Nope. Jam is range 1.
Yep.
I was ready for it.
Yep.
They tried it.
Let's see. Did they get it, Jonah?
Yeah, I told him.
All right, cool.
So what? Oh, he's gonna jam Vader instead. That's fair. Is he not? No. He's just gonna take the one action then. Fair enough.
All right. Well, here's Vader. Excuse me, not Vader. Kylo going into Echo. Echo still has that evade. Only a single hit.
No problem. No problem. Still would have been nice to see that interaction, but that's okay.
And here's Echo firing. This is going to be at Hollow through the cloud.
Yep, and didn't have to use force on defense there, so still has that active. Obviously, no lone wolf.
And one hit. Tons of dice. Safe. So I'm sure Marcus is probably a little disappointed that they were not able to get that jam. You know, kind of being surprised by the fact that jam is only range 1, and you know that's one of the reasons why. If you guys remember when we started Quick Tips, by the way, yes, I am writing another one. It should be out in about 2 weeks. The very first one we made was 0 is not the same as 1. For that reason, because it was this introduction in second edition of range 0 having a quantifiable, like differentiating it between 1 and 0.
Right. Yeah, because that was one of the first edition thought process was that touching is range 1 still. We didn't have a range 0.
Yeah.
If I remember right. Yeah, we never talked about range 0 before. Wait, did we? No, because all the wording was like touching.
Yeah, exactly.
Like Oiken's ability was you can attack a ship you're touching.
Exactly. All right. So, right, this breathes a little bit of life, I feel like, into Echo. Echo's got options now. You're probably going to start getting behind Tavson. Tavson can stop next turn, I believe.
Yeah, but do you want to, though?
Probably not. What decloak do we think we're going to get here? Kind of backwards to the left. Were we thinking?
Yeah, I would say left forward, and maybe a fast maneuver to try to get behind Hollow and Kylo Ren. Hollow's stressed. Oh, he Daredevil boosted. That's why. Interesting. Also, oh, my hand is visible. I'm going to take that lock off of there. Because he locked Echo at some point in time.
I think he transferred it, didn't he?
No, I'm saying Tabson locked. Tabson locked Echo last round, and hasn't acquired since. Unless he just acquired it.
No, I think that was his lock from his Tabson ability. I think he locked because he didn't do the jam. I mean, I'm pretty sure
he only spent one charge because he's got both charges up now.
So then, what was the first action?
He coordinated the Daredevil.
Got it. All right.
That was his only action.
Cool.
He did take back the jam because it. I mean, actions really don't fail, but
I know what you mean. Yeah, we allowed it.
yeah. But, well, I mean, yeah. What do I want to say? The Timo was like, yeah, you don't have to fail that action. No, so fish sticks, you can only jam range 1. You can't jam range 0 unless you have biohexacrypt codes and that person locked.
Yep.
Which I think was the secret sauce. So
But that sauce is not here.
Yeah, no, it didn't work. I mean, like I said, it took 3 of us in the rules reference to like to figure out the optimal play there. And yeah, so I can't blame a player for missing out on it.
All right, well, we are getting a jam action here from Tavson at range 1 of Vader, trying to get rid of those future modifications. And we saw that Echo decloaked forward and to the left and does a right turn, kind of taking a turn off here and maybe trying to get a beat on where these First Order ships are going. Vader's yet to move. We're also waiting on the other First Order ships, both at Initiative 5. We'll find out the order in which they move.
Yeah, just gonna focus up from, or just gonna cloak. Yeah, I don't know why you would. It's not who you shooting, Echo.
All right,
Had a lot of options, so you know.
Yeah.
So wanted to go through them, make sure that I was making the right decision, and I 100% believe the cloak. When you're not shooting at things, it's the way to go.
All right, looks like Kylo for their action is going to be taking a target lock. Onto Vader and Hollow. Has some choices
take
as
the
well.
lock off a Hollow now too, but shouldn't be a problem. Sure, it won't come up. So it takes strain for lock as well.
Looks like this is full send into Vader this turn.
I mean, you jammed him, so there it is. They caught the lock.
And oh, the other action is evade, I guess. Oh, hello. All right, 4K from Vader. Right now has shots into Tavson, but we got to watch out for that coordinate. Did Kylo Ren boost? He hasn't, right? So
no.
So if Vader fires at Tavson, you could end up coordinating Kylo Ren a boost so that Kylo would get a shot.
Yeah, I think that's what he's doing here is trying to either arc dodge or get obstructed gas cloud from Hollow, and then just take a range 1 into Kylo, who now has an evade. Yeah, you absolutely. Well, because you could boost them barrel roll with Kylo.
Yep.
Man, Tavson's so good. I used to fly this list a lot when Hollow came out. Of course, I had Proud Tradition, but you know, that's personal preference, I guess. But yeah, the things you could do with Hollow are disgusting. Giving evades to Kylo. Yeah, I mean, just you can always just dump stress to Tavson because you don't care if he's attacked. Very cool. All right, we got 1 hit, 1 crit, and it is going into Tavson here. Really?
All right. We'll see if Markus sees the 3D chess here to get the. I mean, I feel like he probably does, right? That's why Kylo's currently not stressed.
Yeah. Yeah, you boost barrel roll. This should get you arc.
Oh yes, Vader does have instinctive aim, so could fire the procket by using that.
Yeah, I think he's gonna keep it for an ace. So gonna lock Echo. Oh, is he doing it? Is he just gonna lock jam Echo? Well, Echo's already cloaked, so that means nothing.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, so it does have the lock for the first action. Gonna take another damage here, as it was hit crit. Oh, his hand's zooming around to the anticipation. Oh.
No,
He's not gonna do it.
Not gonna do it. Yeah, had the
Maybe-
possibility.
Maybe he didn't think he could fit the bear roll, and it'd be unnecessary. Alright, well, there's a gas cloud obstructed attack for nothing from Hollow, and we are back to dials.
Hollow, where you at? Not there. All right, so Echo is slowly starting to come around. We'll be on the flank of those first order ships soon. Tavson down to 2 shields after that attack from Vader. I mean, Tavson such a great weapon on providing action economy for the fellow ships. And I think the thing that I'm always impressed by with Tavson is, you know, because of course it's on a platform that has 12 health, that even up until its dying breath, you have a usable ship, a ship that is contributing the entire time, even if it's not shooting, which is why people find so much value in Tavson.
Oh yeah, I mean those the jams, the coordinates mid combat are extremely useful. It's also just easy for him to double modify 4 dice as well, right? Like you just roll up and focus, and whoever shoots at you, you target lock them. And if they're range 1, you jam them. Like that should put some damage out. All right, well, yeah, I mean, I think we've seen Darth Vader paired with Echo a lot, Darth Vader Defender. And Echo does have the ability to run very well, to like stay cloaked, right? Because normally if you're a Whisper, you want to be shooting a lot so you get your free evades. But Echo can stay, like, do the decloak, recloak, and stay safe. Because I don't think he's ever going to try to be in this fight. Like,
I 100% agree. Now, Will, did you let our viewers know that today's episodes of today's game is brought to you by Gold Squadron Paint Wars?
What's Gold Squadron Paint Wars?
Gold Squadron Paint Wars is our painting competition show on our YouTube channel that features 3 painters every week being judged and scored on their repaints that use unique themes. And there's one winner crowned every week. And we are, hopefully, if we hit our goals this weekend, we will be giving away one of the Paint Wars ships that we've created.
Awesome.
It's pretty schwanky. Bretness37 asking, can we save to see if the boost barrel would have worked? Yes, I already did it. It is done. It is done. We got a couple.
It is really close, actually.
Yeah.
I think it would have worked perfectly. And then blast that Darth Vader Defender with no defensive mods.
Well, also the fear, you know, let's say he was aware that he could do it. Maybe the thought was, you know, if you do that, where you can get chased pretty easily by Vader after that with the 4K. Could have been.
Maybe. We have a stop from Tavson, I think, to block that 4K, or at least an exit lane for Darth Vader.
Oh, and there's a 4K for Kylo.
Yeah, we're trying to put Vader in the box. Yeah. So they already have Vader locked up here. Hollow's debating, because he has to take 2 tokens if he wants a defensive modifier for Echo. Yeah, fail the barrel roll. Take a deplete. Or, you could just reacquire the lock as well. Excuse me. So reacquires the lock for a deplete just to be able to pass it off to Tavson.
Yeah.
This is the things Hollow has to do sometimes.
And Vader goes 3 straight right into the teeth of Kylo.
Oh man,
he's got because if your boost fits to the right, you end up in
the Tavson. Ooh, I don't know about this.
It'll be fine.
I think you are already arc dodging Echo, or excuse me, are already arc dodging Hollow. So I think you just sit there and look at this, barrel roll.
There you go, getting out of range 1.
Yeah, still get the free evade. You won't have it if... Oh no, Tabson's stressed. No free actions this round to light him up. We see Hollow pass the deplete, as you do. As if Tabson never shoots again, all those depletes won't matter. Well, I'll probably do a blue maneuver and clear it, because he's stressed. I think this is party time, dude. Do the instinctive aim. Like, let's go. You have to put out some real damage now.
Mm-hmm. Time is of the essence.
Yeah, you have that 5 dice attack, and you have echoes. But what's the math? What's the math on 4 dice, 3 force versus 5 dice, 2 force, Dion?
I don't know. I don't know that off the top of my head because Vader he messes up the math.
It feels very close. So I think he's saving it.
And his ability works on both primary attacks and special attacks. So probably still pretty good chance of hitting at least 4. I don't know.
Only 1 hit.
Huh? Yeah, just shooting primary. I think the math's too close. Like, you got to be saving those bullseyes for, like, 3 agility ships, where you need to out dice them by a lot.
Hollow not doing anything, and here comes Kylo Ren. It is range 2 after the barrel roll.
Yeah. Target lock and force available.
3 dice. 2 hits. There is a target lock out there. Acquired earlier in the game. Here's the roll. Looking for paint. Got it. Used the force for 3. Here's the roll. And you are getting 1 damage because Vader did have an evade. That is the first shield on the Dark Lord of the Sith.
Yeah, I can't believe that 3 forward slotted him in there just right to not bump Tapson and be able to still barrel roll. Absolutely huge. Because now Tapson's down to just 5, and I mean, I think he's 2 Echo out there, right? Why wouldn't you? You got 5th brother for a crit or something fun? Might as well. Yep, he's dinging.
And 1 hit, 2 crits. Squiggle focus. That means 2 damage going through there.
Oh no. Panicked pilot and loose stabilizer.
All right, so you have effectively turned off Tavson's ability. Full send into that Batwing. You got to get it off the table. Loose stabilizer as well. No fun. Forcing Tavson to essentially take straight maneuvers, otherwise taking damage. Tavson down now to 3 health with those crits. That's a bad day. That's a bad day.
Bad day. I'm trying to think. 1 forward, 1 forward, 1 forward. Heart 2. Okay. It might fly him off the board. But there's a chance that you will probably get shot before that happens.
Mm-hmm.
But hey, if Hollow and Kylo were looking for a better distraction, like
there
here
it is.
Right? Like, let them shoot.
Yep. Or it could also buy Timo 3 turns to try to see if you can get some meaningful damage into either one of these aces.
Yeah.
Because if Tavson starts trying to come around for shots, you just take a damage. So now you're down to to 2, and then you're just susceptible to a last minute shot. We'll see how much Markus cares about the loose stabilizer, because there might be an opportunity here to maybe make it worth it.
Yeah, because I'm thinking if Vader 3 banks out and Tavson 1 forwards, the next round Tavson might want to turn back in, but then he only got 2 health, and he got to survive a Vader shot. Like, assuming Vader 3 banks then 4 Ks. So, I don't know. It kind of reminds me of like a Biggs effect right now. Like, that's about all the value you can get out of Tavson, of being like, you could shoot me instead of the aces. And if Tavson has the gun pointed at you, you have to shoot me. Fish is Born says, loose stabilizer may as well have been a direct hit. Not wrong.
Alrighty, Echo right now currently cloaked. We'll see what she does right now. She's in a pursuit angle for Hollow, but you also have Kylo pointed in that same direction. So we'll see where Timo ends up putting her. You do have the possibility of rotating to the right side towards the bottom as a possibility, and then banking around.
Yeah, Fish is Born gave us those dice stats.
Hit me with them. Hit me with them.
5 dice, 2 Force Vader has about 6% greater chance to get 4 hits than 4 dice, 3 Force.
Oh, okay. There you go.
So, with that minimal difference, yeah, you save the procket.
And then that also tells you in a situation where you need that damage. If you had to choose between the two, that's your slightly better chance.
Slightly better, yeah.
Every percent matters. All right, we are waiting for.
Let's see. Yeah, and SGH reminding us here that because Echo's still on the board, Timo can get back into the lead just by killing that Tavson.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely. I mean, this is what 2-ship lists like this Vader Echo are built on. Is you're going to be riding that edge between potentially losing the entire game, because you're going to get shot at, right? But as long as you have both ships alive and they're contributing, you have a chance.
Mm-hmm.
And Tavson should take the loose stabilizer damage right there.
Yep, did a 2 bank out to try clear stress. Didn't quite get that back end on the cloud for some defensive protection, and is now strained. So, rough day for Tavson here.
So, did Tavson take the damage? Because I only still see 3 cards there.
I'll check it.
Yeah, just ask him. He flipped it, so.
Just may not have processed to grab the card. I do small mistakes like that all the time.
Block here. Hollow tried to 1 bank and then assumingly Daredevil to get in behind Echo, but Echo went the other way. Gave him the old zigzag.
That's right.
Yeah, and Kylo went for the same kill box over there. Well, his 2 forward probably was blocked, actually, now that I see his final position. Oh, nothing to do but block Echo.
Yep, take it while you can and save it for another day. We'll see if Vader's going to be able to finish off. Oh, the 4K fits, but it does land on the cloud. Vader should have some shots on to his grandson.
Yeah. I can feel Marcus now regretting not just doing the hard 2 with Tafson to block that. I mean, there's a potential the 2-bank did block it, but hindsight bias there.
So
tough choice here, Dion.
Let's see what
range 3? No, Kylo's range 2.
No, Kylo's range 2. I think you kind of have to go there.
Yeah, but 3 dice with Force or 4 dice naked?
Yeah,
4 dice naked.
Yeah, 4 dice
always,
naked
right?
is better. Yeah, better for your defense. Well, better for your offense, worse for their defense. And you got 2.
Hey, there it is.
You got 1.
On a shield.
Plink.
Alright, go here. Unobstructed. Range 3, so 3v1.
Trying to finish it.
Has 2 hull remaining.
2 hits.
Lone Wolf. Trying to seal the deal here.
Got it for 3.
Tafson can't live.
That's it. So Tafson goes out. No shenanigans from Tafson. And that brings Timo in the lead, 65-38, friends.
Ooh, yeah. Ooh, we got a game again. All right. It looked rough there for the Imperials, but we're back in it. They're back in it. Trust me, I'm not necessarily rooting for Darth Vader defender.
They are back in it. Vader is back in it.
Oh, Tommy finished up 3-2 in his last round. That's okay. We got one more round. But I don't think that too many of the X and 2s are getting in the top 16, Dion.
No, it's because it's a top 16 and there's quite a few people. It's going to be pretty tight in that top 16. Basically X and 1 to make the cut.
Yeah, because we were just under the cusp at like 120 something players.
Yep. Now we got one more round to go after this.
Yeah, that's unfortunate. Well, you had a good game on stream, Tommy. That's what matters. I think he won that. Oh shoot! I did not mean that sarcastically. If he lost.
No, I don't remember. I think he won the first 3.
Yeah.
So I think he got it.
Yeah, I think he's fine. Yeah, he did won the first 3. Yeah, and he was on stream like second round or so.
Now with Tavson off the board, I think that Procket becomes even more important for the Darth Vader defender. And then on Marcus's side, he's got to stay aware of that. You got to stay aware of that. Remember, instinctive aim is on Vader, which allows you to spend a force to meet the requirements of a missile that requires focus or target lock. And Echo seems to be retreating, or really more leading, right? Echo like, hey, come this way, follow Echo. Yeah. And I promise, I promise my security guard is not going to bother you.
I mean, this is what this Echo does. Like, Lone Wolf used to have stealth device, but, also stealth device would be pretty cool. So, like, I mean, that's triple modifying your green dice. I hear that's good. Triple's the new double, Dion. I don't know if you know this.
All right, 3 straight for Vader, keeping it simple.
I mean,
barrel roll out. I like it. And that basically what sets you up for the 3 hard to the right next turn, most likely. Should have faced down Kylo. If I'm Vader here, I don't spend any force. You just leave it.
No, it's gas cloud evade range 3. No.
And that's going to allow you to be at 2 force for the next turn. And if you don't have a shot next turn, you actually get that get that force full up, because that's when Vader is at his most dangerous.
Doing a double range check there. Check in. If he's a Kylo player like I am, checking that 5 straight.
Yep.
Remember your range 2, that range 2 bullseye. In TTS, there's a very distinct yellow mark where the bullseye hits the range 2. That point is where your 5 forward's going to land. And when he spawned it the second time there, that 5 forward was right past the gas cloud. So, unless Vader's going to double fake here at just 4K, expecting Kylo to come in hot. Now we're getting into the real mind games.
I like that. Oh, if you remember, the last time we did an event, Will, I promised the stream that I would watch The Princess Bride for the first time, and I watched it.
Wait, like the Princess Bride? Like,
yeah.
Like my father's Montoya or whatever?
Yeah, you killed my father, prepare to die, yes.
Yes, okay.
Yeah, it was great. It was fantastic. I really enjoyed it. Now I understand all the jokes.
It's got that kind of like Monty Python-esque. What's the Blazing Saddles dude? Gene Wilder. I think it's kind of got like that style of humor to it. A little like Men in Tights, Robin Hood as well vibe going on.
Yes,
that's pretty cool.
Guys, don't get mad because it was the first time. Be glad that I watched it. I watched it because the stream yelled at me because I hadn't watched it yet. It's done. I had seen
it's fun.
I had seen bits and pieces of it, but never the full thing through. And now I have, and I watched it.
Mel Brooks, not Gene Wilder. Babe. Now I'm being corrected both ways. Is that it, right?
All right, so Kylo playing it safe, just a 2 forward. Hollow. They're just staying together right now, trying to keep it simple.
The dwellers below, that sounds like a question for D, but I do believe you can do that.
Alrighty, we have the 3 hard here from Vader. Are we gonna get? What was the action for Vader? Did Vader take an action?
Vader takes an evade and a focus.
Got it. I just didn't see the focus.
It's underneath the arc block there, the white arc block. And then the other focus evade is Kylo's via Hollow.
Yep. I'm surprised we didn't get a procket shot here because you had the focus token.
Yeah, did he not?
No, he fired at Hollow 2 hits.
And half pointed him. But you could have also half pointed Kylo.
All right, so yeah, you got that second shield from Hollow.
So he did spend his focus and 1 force.
And only a single hit coming in from Kylo Ren. An easy block there by Vader. All right. Right now, momentum-wise, I feel like things are starting to shift Timo's way just a bit.
I mean, he dodged a big bullet there with that range 1 Kylo. To be fair.
True.
I still don't like not procketing him, but you know, force and evade is kind of spooky sometimes. So, like, you deplete all your resources to do 1 shield.
Yeah,
Feels bad. Feels bad.
And also, you know, it could just be a move of patience. Say, listen, I might be able to get a Hollow without using the procket, and then I have this procket against Kylo who doesn't have an evade.
Yeah, that's not a bad idea. Like I said, I like this Hollow play. I like when Hollow can support. I've said it many times. It's my favorite, or it's been my favorite style of ship for a year or so now, is the support ace. where you can switch between roles.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes you're a little bit of support. Sometimes you can arc dodge.
If you
I mean,
are... Go ahead.
I have to believe the Echo is hiding behind that gas cloud. I don't know if that fits, though. What are you saying?
Yeah. I mean, you decloak to the right, and even just do a one bank. You'll be ready to swoop in the following turn.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I don't think Kylo has to make any decisions here. Just 5 forward, figure it out. You got boost barrel roll and a lock on Echo already.
Soon here in a couple of weeks, we might be seeing Kylo in a new in some new digs in the TIE Whisper. Official release set for September 24th. Looking forward to see how that affects the our next event. We have the Hoth Galactic Championship, October 2nd. That gives a week, and per our usual rules, that is enough time for everything to get set in TTS. The models are in there, the dials are in there. We just need to know what the points are and what is hyperspace and what is not. That is the other part.
Very true. Very true.
Mm-hmm.
I'm really hoping that the Y-Wings are good. I'm a big Resistance fan, and I would just love for them to kind of find their spot in the Resistance. But from what I've seen so far, they haven't quite met my expectations, but I'm still holding out hope.
Honestly, I think the problem is that the A-Wing shines so bright in that faction. It's hard for any other ship to break the cheap support role ship when you're just like, I could just have an RZ2 A-Wing. So it'll be interesting, for sure.
That's true. I think the tricky thing with the A-Wings is unless you put a procket on them, they just can't really dish out a whole lot of damage, and so maybe that extra punch combined with beef will make them not necessarily a better option, but a different option. Maybe an equal one. We'll have to see.
Mm-hmm. We will have to see. All right, so Kylo currently has Echo at range 3. You can see that Hollow's trying to decide on what actions to take. Took that strain. Switched it out for a focus. And it looks like Vader is just taking a turn off. Great opportunity to scoop up a target lock right here.
Nah, he's boosting. He's...
Nope.
Gotta get moving.
Alrighty.
Sure, why not 2 focuses on Kylo and 2 force for his 1 shot. He's got this. Oh, both trying to put down stress at the same time. So this is a cloaked 5 dice lone wolf evade force.
And it's 2 hits and a crit from Kylo. If you're gonna get through all that defense, this is it. 5 dice coming through. Here we go, and going to be able to avoid it.
You're
no,
fine. Force and evade. You don't need to keep the evade because you're already cloaked.
Yep, force.
Not
evade.
Yeah.
We're good. I forgot about the force being on there. It's on the mat there, by the cart. 5th bro, just hanging out in the cockpit, and they're like, here's a force. You need this.
He just like leans over and just like grabs the wheel for a second, like spin. I heard it's a good trick.
Mm-hmm.
That's all he's saying back there. He's just making other Star Wars puns.
Love it. So as we go into the last quarter of the game here, 14 minutes left in the game. You know, we are going to see a lot of positioning here. 93 to 38. Currently, Timo Raabe is leading. I kind of expect Darth Vader to play a little bit cagey, because even if you lose Echo right now, you're ahead, right? Like, Vader is the game for Timo right now. So Markus needs to start focusing down there.
Yeah, we're never going to see Echo turn in now. After Hollow lost those 2 shields, absolutely no reason for Hollow to turn in. Yep, just going to make him chase. Ooh, Kylo unlikely to get... I'm watching the stream. I'm a bit behind. Focus boost, Kylo. Try to get some arc. You got enough angle for that?
Reach. I mean, right now... Oh, nope. Not going to be enough. No barrel roll space there.
No. Man, one of the few times you really want that extreme maneuvers, Kylo.
So Timo right now using that that decloak to really keep Echo as bait right now, right? Like that's its function.
That's what I was saying earlier. He is better than Whisper to just decloak, move, cloak, decloak, move, cloak. Just because the bendies give you so much more control over where you're going. Whereas a Whisper and most Phantoms just decloak out, turn back in. Decloak forward to boost, to pursue.
And here we go. Vader will have a range 3 shot onto Hollow. And spend the Force to make it 3. Not today.
Oh, easy evades here from Hollow. Yeah. Vader's just doing what he has to do here to keep shots. I don't think you even need to... I mean, maybe. I was going to say maybe just 2 forward or 1 bank or something in case Hollow tries to come in and block you. But there's also a chance Hollow just hard 3s and leaves.
Mm-hmm. Man, Echo, which decloak are we doing?
You'd go ahead for the gas club.
All right, so go to the left. Bank into the left.
Yeah, 2 bank and then... Oh, actually 2 bank would punch you right at it.
Mm-hmm. I'm thinking, is it... What about going to the right? Decloak to the right, hard turn to the right. Because it's Echo, you have that extra 45 degrees in that direction. You could actually get away into that corner.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
If you're pursued to the left, yeah.
Yeah, forward, boost forward, bank right.
Yep.
And then hard 3, and hide behind the rock. Yeah, I think you can probably hide behind that rock easier than you can hide behind the gas club. We'll find out.
Echoes. Oh, there's step 1.
Mm-hmm.
We'll see if I was right.
Oh, we have some a miscommunication about being set or not.
Oh.
It's a little bit of a feels bad. But with time ticking down and Timo up on points, Hollow's dial's still not set. Still not set. I mean, if you didn't know where Echo was going to be on that side of the board, that shouldn't be a surprise to you. You know what I mean?
Right.
So either we're going towards Echo anyways, or gonna try to turn in on Vader. And yeah, they're both going towards Echo. Left turns for both.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and the hard turn on Kylo gives you that clue that the plan was to go in that direction.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, once again here, non-extreme maneuvers Kylo failing to track this speedy Echo.
All right, we're waiting on.
I mean, I personally don't like extreme maneuvers because I take locks too much with Kylo.
Yep.
So I need all that force for defense.
Force save me.
It's the same reason I don't like optics. Like, if I'm taking focuses, I'm going to save that focus for defense.
I like it.
Yeah, I mean, that's what Echo does. I mean, Echo takes a couple hits and can run for the rest of the game.
That's right. Definitely has some of the best shake and bake in the game. We got range 3 from Vader going into Hollow. That can be another set of 3, or might just end up leaving it if he wants to stay at full force. He's going to go ahead and do 3. And
Yeah,
that's
only
2
if you only
evades. Spends for 3.
Okay. Oh, I was going to say that was it, but there was some stacked dice. Never mind.
Bigfoot Bundy in the chat saying, well, we do have a shot here. Let's wait for this. Hollow, range 3, through a rock. Hit crit. And that's it. 6 dice and fine.
6 dice, the dream.
Yes, 6 dice, the maximum number of dice you can roll in X-Wing on both attack and defense. But we had here Bigfoot Bundy saying, boy, when Dion came back and Echo took that massive range 1 hit, everybody thought Markus would win. Look now, 9 minutes left, and Timo is leading and has a strong fighting chance. So Bigfoot Bundy's not saying that it was, my presence that helped Timo. It's just an interesting correlation, that's all,
Yeah. Totally agree. I mean, this is what Vader Echo does. Like, this is the list that they're playing. Like, it's really no different than, like, Von Reg and Kylo.
Yep.
That you have somebody who can squirrel out of a lot of situations, and somebody who can duck and dive and put out some offense. And if you let Echo, fly around, I mean, still taking target locks with Fifth Brother, so it's not like it's shy on the offense.
And here we go. We got that corner decloak, taking an evade. We're just gonna get the classic candy cane ready to defend itself. And
Kylo gives up on Echo.
Well, I mean, it literally didn't. Echo does not matter in this game, and maybe Markus just figured that out. Saying, wait a second.
Is the 61 points from Darth Vader enough to put him into the lead? Yes, it would.
Yeah.
There you go. 3 damage on Vader is the win condition now. If you can dodge a wrench, you can dodge a Kylo. That is 100% true.
Nice. And here we go. Hollow took a target lock and has decided to do a Daredevil boost to face Echo. Darth Vader gets out easily, boosting towards Hollow.
Yeah, has a lock. 2 force. Ready to go.
Start of engagement. Party time. Had to pass the strain, so has the lock.
Drop both force.
Vader for 3. There's no reason to be taking risks right now.
I mean, you could always force it later unless you double blink.
True that. Force for 1.
Okay.
And that Hollow is gone.
Wow.
That is massive. 120 to 38 is our score now, and the game lies firmly in the hands of Timo. Kylo Ren is going to have to put in some massive work. You got to take Vader out completely to win this game.
Yeah, and I think with that unlocked Kylo, They're just going to call it.
All right. GG. Congratulations, Timo Raabe getting the W over Markus Rothmann, 120-38, and the concession. Congratulations. Thank you to ISO, Danko, Baffle, Trojan, Prophet, Shadow, Tycho, Spice, Raider, Lancer, Fallen, and Row 6, our Grand Admiral patrons, and all of our Gold Squadron patrons and community members. Thank you so much for your support. Gold Squadron out.